Yo, what's good? It's the kid from the middle of the map, and that's where I'm at. So, check this out, man. I see a lot of people out here getting their cutting game on. Alright? So, I'm like, yo, let me be the copycat kid for a second. So, I've been watching people. You know, the GHL is definitely in the house. So, I took some LF76, LF73. Sorry, bruh, try to make you a young buck. Got LF73. I done took Rose 5150 and a couple other people, and this is what I came up with. So today I went out and sorry, we're getting ready to have a garage sale. You know, you got the mink. Back in my pimp days. I never had no pimp days. That's the back of somebody's hood. Anyway, so I got this right here. Took it off the Arkansas Black apple. So it's an apple tree that produces a black apple. Now the interesting thing about this is it's a triploid. And what that means is that this particular tree here has to have a pollinator for it. And then it has to have a pollinator for the pollinator to pollinate it. Crazy. So if you do not have that set up, I promise you won't get any fruit. Just the way it is. So I would probably get a Granny Smith or a Golden Delicious. And there's one other one I can't think of right now to be the pollinators for it. But definitely Golden Delicious or Granny Smith. The Golden Delicious, it'll do the pollinating. The Granny Smith will bounce off of that one, and then you can eat this apple and the Granny Smith. I'm not a big fan of the Golden Delicious. But we ain't here to talk about my taste buds. Stay tuned. Homeboy RD is going to bring you some fantastic pandemic meals to get y'all through what we're dealing with. All right, so this looks a little dirty. I make my own potting mix, right? And there is nothing in here. I set this here because I need to do this one a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take probably like 2 scoops of perlite. Got this big old bag here, right? Let's do 2.5. Two. Now I didn't have any cocoa core. Didn't have any, but look at this big old bag here. Joint, big. I'm gonna just take 1 big scoop of peat moss. Sorry for the camera, y'all. Walk over here. Damn. That's it. It's uneven, right? That's what we want. So let me mix this up, and I'll be right back with y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry for the, let's go here. All right, so I ain't got to apologize about that shadow. So here we go. You see there's a whole lot of perlite in here, just a little bit of peat moss. Now, since the folks that I saw do this, that I respect and do it the best, they said it needed to be cocoa core. Unfortunately, I just didn't have it. So what I'm going to do, for whatever reason, try to offset some more of that, right? There we go. Because the key to this is you want good drainage, and you just want something to kind of hold on, give it a filler. That's what this peat moss here is for, right? Okay, now normally here what we do, my man said you get you a peekaboo cup. Now, this cutting here, I could probably make 2, but I don't know. I was only going to do this one. So as of right now, we're going to do it as if I was doing this one. I could probably do 2. Don't know. Anyway, there we go. Don't be indecisive. Just get something done. Here we go. So this is about a 1 1-to-4 ratio right here. So let's say 4 scoops of perlite. I use coarse perlite, and 1 scoop of peat moss. And the peekaboo cup is basically where you put it in something clear so you can see it. You can see the roots as they grow. And you put that inside something else that keeps it dark. So I'll show y'all later what he's talking about. But I don't have one of those, so I'll have to actually put it in the pot and hope for the best. So 1 second. All right, y'all. Upon looking, I think I'm going to do 2 of these. But I was going to put this one in a gallon pot, but I think I'm going to use this right here. Okay. So I'm trying to do this step by step as best as I can. So here we go. There's going to be a pause and cut and all that, but I'll explain what I'm doing. So first of all, what I'm going to do is right here at the very end, this nub right here by my finger, I'm going to actually cut that. This came straight off the tree, like right next to it, but I'm going to cut right here. Sorry. Cut right here. Okay. That'll leave me with 1, 2, 3. So right here I can get 3 nodes in, and I figure that should go ahead and leave me 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 that I can go with from there. So 1 second. All right. So as you can see right there, I made my cut. Jeez, this is terrible. Tripod gang, TV crew, holla at your boy. All right, so I did that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape up about 3 nodes. So 1, 2, 3, so about right here. All right, I'll be right back with y'all. All right, y'all, so here we go. Got that scraped up, got my, hold on a second. Let's see here. There we go. Got my Charlie Brown Christmas tree popping for the summertime. All right, so that's about 3 or 4 there. So if we go up from here, this is where I'll put it in at. That'll still leave me, there's a node right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if we move back, I still have this much left. So I'm going to do 2 of these. I'm doing this for y'all. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill up the container, and I'm going to cheat. I got a little bit of root hormone. Okay. So I'm going to put some root hormone on here, and I'm going to do something a little bit different with it. So let me show y'all here in a second. All right, y'all. So I'm back. And I lied to you. I ain't using root hormone. Sure ain't. Because I don't have any. And I bought some fungicide. Thought it was root hormone. My bad. Anyway, let's get back to the business here. Now, you can use honey and cinnamon, I think. But honey for sure. I have rooted several things with honey. I don't have any right now. So we're going to go butt naked with it, all right? So here we go. I take this in here. Boom! Got him. So here we go. I'm going to do this here. I'm going to make sure, sorry, let me get this all the way in. So the mix that we're using is about a 4-to-1 ratio of perlite to peat moss. And really, I think you could probably go 5-to-1 for real, right? So give me a second while I finish this up and be right back with you. All right, y'all, there it is. So we've got basically 3 nodes underneath here. We've got, now this is all sterile too. So this is sterile peat moss, right? And obviously sterile perlite. So it's going to have good drainage, have a little bit of water retention with it to keep it moist, not soaking wet and things like that. So from there we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we have 4 nodes for this to grow from. Now here is where things get a little bit different. People say what to do, what not to do. I've never done this per se, okay? But every time that I transplant something, especially when it's got to a height that's got good leaves and can still produce shoots, right? Maybe a tomato, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I personally, now this is me personally, I always cut the big leaves in half. I do it. And the reason why I do that is because of respiration, right? Um, this is how they breathe. This is how they get rid of the water and stuff. And I find that this helps them. If you ever get a chance and you prune something back, like say a tomato, when you up pot it, you prune it back about halfway or however you want to do it, and you cut the leaves in half and where the stem was, give it a couple hours, like leave it overnight, come back and look, and you'll actually see beads of water and moisture coming off of there. So you can actually literally see how the plant breathes and respirates, if that's a real word. All right. So that's it, man. This is how I do this. Now, even though I gave you step by step and I'm like a professional with it, I'm not. Gardening is my thing. Taking cuttings, this is new. But the people that I've seen, LF73 from the GHL, Rose 5150, there's some other people. I apologize. If I think of them, I'll put them in the link below. This is how I do it. Hope y'all follow me along. I got another one to pot up. And you know what? Let's go on this journey together. So, like I always say, I got love for those who got love for me. Take a cut, plant a tree. Holla back.